The work in tree improvement, what I find most fascinating about it is that you never ever do the same thing twice in one day. It could be analyzing data in the morning, working with students in the afternoon, teaching classes, giving talks to various landowner groups, and it keeps me excited and invigorated, and I just thoroughly enjoy it. I got interested in tree improvement as an undergraduate in forestry. I got my undergraduate degree and master's degree at Purdue University, and I had a wonderful professor there, Walt Beinecke, and he got me interested in it. After Purdue, I wanted to continue on for my PhD, and I decided to come to NC State, which is really one of the epicenters of forest genetics and tree improvement in the world. Landowners own land. Some of them own land for generation of income. And if that's their objective, plantations of loblolly pine are by far the most important source of that income. And that's where we come in, where we do the tree breeding to make the trees more valuable. And how do we make them more valuable? We get them to grow faster, straighter, more disease resistant, more resilient to climate change. You know, many of those factors that are important to the landowner.
We talk all the time about the impact of research and service from our faculty. And in the case of Steve McKend, that impact is literally growing every day. But what makes him so special is his willingness to step beyond the classroom and beyond the lab to travel far and wide to educate landowners and forest managers and provide them with the knowledge to do their work more effectively.
The benefit of Steve's work is related to what the total reforestation is in the South, and right now there's over 1 billion seedlings planted each year in the South. Approximately 90% of those has some level of genetic improvement. Therefore, with those 900 million seedlings, we reforest approximately 1.5 million acres each year. So you could say in all effect that Steve has touched 1.5 million acres each year in the South with his work, which is phenomenal.
Dr. McKend is helping to train the next generation of scientists to carry on that important work. Fellow scientists from around the world have come to North Carolina to collaborate with him, and graduate students who have trained under him are in forest management positions worldwide.
It's amazing how much time he devotes to his students, to this program, to teaching, to our cooperators. He truly leads by example, and that's why he's as respected around the industry as he is.
He makes sure that anyone who works under him, whether you're a student or staff, that you understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, and what impact it makes. And to be able to be a part of that and to work under Steve's guidance to plant healthy trees has been remarkable.
Steve I met when he came to graduate school in 1980 it was. Then he joined the co-op staff, and that's where we really got together and began to get involved in a lot of different research projects, did a lot of traveling together over the years. When you work closely with someone and you share ideas and so forth, it becomes very easy to be enthused and evangelical about your mission that you're involved in. And a lot of what we do does require that missionary kind of enthusiasm. Steve has it. Steve, through his leadership in the co-op, and the co-op together with the team, has had impact on people's lives that they will never be aware of, but substantively have changed forestry forever in the southeastern United States. One thing I'd like to leave you with concerning Steve is understanding the incredible commitment that doing the job that he does day in and day out. It's as close to 24/7 as you could possibly get in an academic situation. We exist as a co-op because we provide a service, a continuing day in and day out service to the cooperative members, to the graduate students, and to the university. put all those pieces together and you can imagine what Steve has to coordinate and deal with daily. And it's a formidable job.
We often say that our faculty plant seeds for the future, but rarely do we mean it as fully and literally as we do with Dr. McKen.